Go. Wilson Morales, Black from TV. We are talking what just aired after the season finale, in which we had a couple of deaths, but still alive, is Diana. Here we are.
Oh, hello. Exactly. Now
Now,
that's the
did you
intro. That's
know from the
hilarious.
beginning? Did you know when you started shooting this season where it was going to go at the end?
No, that's one thing I did not know. No, absolutely not. When we got the script for episode 10, I had no idea. And when I read it, I was like, wait, I thought I missed something. So I like went back. I was like, okay. And then I read that scene again. I was like, oh my God, like, does that mean? And I'm still hopeful. So I'm reading. I was like, well, he just got shot. Maybe he's not dead. But then when she gets the phone call, I was like, no. Yeah. So I was shocked.
Now, in the back of your mind, you just say this, so why Diana got to be the cause of two deaths?
Excuse me? No,
She's the
she is
one that
not
told.
no.
Well, okay, let's go back. Let's go back a bit. Talk to me about that dinner table scene in which you had to spill the
Okay.
tea.
Listen, that scene was fun. We shot it over 2 days. Yeah, the writing was phenomenal. The actors in the scene, we all like really gave into, like we were giving it, even when it wasn't our coverage, like when the camera wasn't on us, we were just giving the lines for eyeline. Everyone brought it, no matter what. Like that energy in that room, it was crazy. Shanna directed it. Courtney popped in and she was like feeding each of us like different little lines, and it would like egg us on. Like, wait, what did you say? Like it was crazy. It was fun. And Diana was tired of the lies. It wasn't the fact that everyone was getting on her per se. She is seeking truth, and it was time because she gave Monet, everyone forgets, she gave Monet an opportunity to talk. When she came down, she was like, hey Monet, hey Ma, I want to speak to you. Monet's like, I don't have time, and then it just blew up at the dinner.
What's up with the Tejadas eating their own? Like Diana's ready to throw Monet under the bus. Lorenzo will have Kane beat down if he acts up. Kane will, will
Yeah.
look down on Drew. Why isn't it loving? When they're at the table, it should be all love. But Nevada was like, I'm gonna tell on you, I'm gonna tell on you, I'm gonna tell on you.
Yeah, everyone was out for themselves that day. That's a fact. Yeah. It
You
was
know,
like, I have to save myself. Yeah.
Diana grew up in this whole season. She went from I'm learning the trades, mommy dearest is gonna teach me what to do, to like, I think I learned enough in a couple of episodes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go out on my own. I'm gonna go after the man I want. So
Yeah.
like how did that play out? Did you have discussions with Courtney as far as how Diana is evolving from episode to episode?
Yes. So at the beginning of the season 2, I sat down with Courtney and we went over my arc, my trajectory, how they're growing her up and maturing her this season. And I was like, ooh, yes. Because it like helped me understand how to prep for scenes leading up to, because we don't get all 10 scripts ahead of time. We get the script literally, one by one. So sometimes if you aren't prepared, or if you don't know that that this nuclear dinner is going to happen, your character as an actor, if you don't know the trajectory or your arc, sometimes it just looks like a character jumped off a cliff and all of a sudden they're upset, when it's like, but you didn't give any of that prior. So I'm so thankful to Courtney, because she was like, listen, this is what we're doing with your character. Your character is going to have more edge and the voice, the power. Like, it helped, because when it was time to smack that birth certificate down, it all was cohesive.
She calls, absolutely. Now we know some of these guys are not coming back, but before we go there, can Diana be trusted?
Can
Every time
Diana be trusted?
every time she learns something, she's got to tell somebody, and that leads to something.
I will say, in the world of power, can anyone fully be trusted?
True.
It's power. Yeah.
And then what's up with the mad love for Lorenzo, aka Poppy. But when it comes to Mommy Dearest, it's like, nah, you and I are through. I'm all grown up now.
See, no, I feel like there's so much love between, well, Diana definitely loves her mother. She admires her mother. She looks up to her mother. She learns from her mother. She wants to be seen by her mother. She yearns for her mother to like see her. But Monet doesn't really give her that. And with her father, she does get a little bit of that validation from her father. She's a daddy's girl. But yeah, there's love there. There's love on both ends. Just because she didn't cook, Monet breakfast that day doesn't mean that she doesn't love her. So.
And then obviously, we now know that Mecca, aka Dante, and Lauren and Zeke are gone. So what was that like on that final episode that you shot, knowing what's to come, and and then you saw it all? Like, did you guys say goodbye? Like, what was it like on that set?
Oh my God. It was so sad. So, we shoot out of order. So I finished filming that episode already. So I was done. But I went to like be supportive for Daniel because it was his last day. So I went on his last day of filming just to like wrap him out, with everybody. Because he was like filming a scene by himself. So it was like no other like cast members. So some of us showed up to like show love, and that's our guy, man. That's so sad. That's my friend.
Yeah, and you never actually had scenes with Daniel Tejada,
Sanjada, yeah, Mecca, who is a phenomenal actress. I mean, actor. Oh my God, actor, by the way.
Mm-hmm. And Lauren was gone, obviously, the episode before,
Yeah.
and you guys never really had a scene, only in passing.
But that's my girl, though. But yeah, but we never actually had like a full-fledged scene, except for, like you said, in passing, where it's like, okay, the little attitude situation.
So are we going to expect a big triangle between, obviously, Diana, Effie, and Tariq, because he keeps flip-flopping between the both of y'all. He's not saying no, he's not saying, I got a girl. Are we serious? Yeah, he's just like, hey, because it seems like y'all just coming to him. He ain't even going to y'all.
Oh, okay, observation. I will say, that's hilarious. I will say, we shall see. We really shall see. I mean, remember, Diana just stole the money. Not the money, the drugs. Even though he says in this episode, like, I don't care. Like, Drew brought it to him, like, yeah, man, sorry about that. We stole. He's like, I don't give a F about that. So who knows? He might forgive Diana. He might not. We shall see. ...
She's in the business, but she's not truly in the business because she's the only one in the family that hasn't really killed anybody. Everybody else has already done it, so she's not truly yet a Tejada per se, because she hasn't gone down that dark path. Once you go down that path, then it's an easy.
Oh God, no turning back. Yeah.
And Monet hasn't told her that yet. For as an actress, knowing you've done a lot and people are watching you every week. Do you what have you learned and as an actress as you've done each episode?
Oh wow. Definitely like trusting my instincts, trusting my creativity, trusting that I did the work. Every day is different. As a creative, we tend to overthink, get in our way. I'm a Taurus, I do that anyway. So like working on this show consistently, learning so much from being on this show and having to break down my character and really do the work, I am learning to trust my instincts and just go for it. Because a lot of the times when I do trust my instincts, they actually use those takes where it's like an ad lib or I do something and I'm like, oh, they like that? Okay. So trusting myself, I'm learning that for sure. Stepping into that more.
And then I was going to follow it up with, you've done this episodes, and do you look at social media when people are talking about like Diana and yourself, or do you like, nah, I'm gonna block it out because I still got work to do?
I do both. I look at it because it's funny, but I also make sure that I don't allow it to consume me. Because although Instagram and Twitter is so fun and it's fun to be a part of and have those conversations with the fans and stuff, the work is what matters most to me. Um, because I want to always evolve as an actress. I want to grow. I don't want to be stagnant or comfortable because I feel like once you're comfortable, there's no more growth in that. Um, so yeah, I think it's cool, it's fun, I'm embracing it like, wow, this is interesting, but the work matters. So I have to
Do
put the work.
do the powers be tell you like don't engage? You know, because you're gonna have people hit you up, tagging you like, hey, can you give me a little spoiler or whatever? Are you great, or do you just
Oh
say thank you,
God.
thank you, thank you? You know, when they give you gratitude.
I like it just depends. Like as far as the powers that be, I've never been told to not interact, but I have been told to just understand that after certain scenes, i.e. the dinner scene, there might be a lot of hate. So I was prepared for it, but it's weird. I didn't really get as much hate as I thought I was gonna get. There were a lot of people that were like, finally, Diana spoke up. Finally, she's using her voice. So that was nice to see.
But you never know with this audience. You know, when Ghost first started season one, people weren't feeling Tariq. By the end of season one, they were rooting for him. Now you
Yes,
mentioned like they're like Diana. You know, I don't know. You know, it can go iffy or back and
yeah.
forth. You know, there's always a love hate relationship. You just do
Fair
not
weather
know.
friends. That
You
is a
know
fact. Yeah.
that
They're like, oh, Team Diana. Oh, never mind. I'm like, you just told me that. Like, fair weather. It's fun and interesting. I embrace it because it's hilarious. These conversations on Twitter, especially, funny.
way. Hey, you know what? Stay away from Twitter. Come Sunday night, I'm sure there's gonna be a clubhouse talking about like rest in peace.
Clubhouse. Yes, for sure. Yep,
You know, they're like,
exactly.
rest in peace. One more for Zeke. You know, I was rooting for him to go to
Hmm.
the NBA.
I
You know,
know.
so,
Oh
but
my
then again,
God.
hey, listen, do we really know if Zeke is dead? You know, because I'm thinking maybe he got shot in the back and he could come back as somebody against the Tejadas. You know,
Mm.
you tell me. It's
Okay,
like
Ryder.
find a way.
Maybe.
You know, so you see a body, we don't know. But either way,
Do
LaToya, you
we?
did a great
Right.
job. You did a great
Thank
job this
you.
season. We're looking forward to
Thank
season
you.
3 because it looks like it's going to be a lot of new stuff coming up. So let's see where you go.
Hmm.
Don't get dead.
Right.
Hey, wherever you're at, stay safe.
Thank you so much. Likewise. And nice
Take,
speaking with you again.
all right.
Bye
Take
bye.
care.